When I think about the history of this company, I think about our commitment to family businesses as family businesses, and our belief that family businesses represent something extremely important to our economy and to our society. One of the most important things in my life is the relationship I've had with John Ward. We were both college professors, both business professors. We began thinking pretty heavily about family businesses in the early to mid-'80s. Business schools pretty much ignored, or worse, made fun of family businesses. Our experience was that family businesses were important, that they did some very interesting things, and that they deserved special attention, special understanding. So we began researching, we began writing articles, we began to develop classes in our universities all about family businesses. And particularly as we were out there writing articles and making speeches, people would come up to us and say, you know, what you were talking about today, we have that kind of problem, can you help us out? For most professional business consultants, a lot of the clients were smaller than the ones that they really wanted to deal with. The issues were much more personal, and they would have wanted to say, well, we understand you have this problem with your family. Shouldn't you be seeing a psychologist about this? And the answer was they should be talking to their accountant or their lawyer or sometimes a psychologist, but the psychologist wouldn't understand the business context of the question. So what we did was integrate all of those things simultaneously. And pretty soon we had far more demand than we could handle individually. We were standing in the driveway at my house, and I said, John, you know, we sort of have to decide either to do this or not to do this. And I think he said, well, would you do it without me? And I said, I think so, but I really think it takes both of us. And he agreed. And so we agreed to create a consulting firm. We decided that August 15th, 1994 was going to be day one. I got a phone call from a heating and air conditioning contractor who wanted to talk about his sons. And I turned to my colleague, Joe Astrachan was one of our original 6. And I said, take this one, and it's going to be billed through FBCG. And that was our first client, and more came. Most business consultants look at a business and say, we need to increase your value. And value is singular, and it means maximize return to the investor. Well, the people we work with bring values, plural, to the table, and they have feelings not only about making a profit, but about how they treat their employees, about how they maintain cohesiveness and unity in their family, about how they serve their communities. And it takes skill and experience to really serve these people well. And so it's our pride to be able to do that because it's so meaningful and so beneficial in so many different ways.